Hello and welcome to Memory Bank. This is episode 6. This is the podcast where I ask my friends and just friends about past and future, see what they think. And today I have a new friend with me, and her name is Sophia. How you doing, Sophia?
I'm doing pretty good. A little tired, but we are energized. How are you?
I don't know how you're tired but energized at the same time, but good for you. And thank you for asking. I've been doing pretty fine myself. We just came back from a little hangout doing some board games. I thought that was fun. Um,
That's kind of why I'm energized a bit.
okay,
Being able to get out like that,
the
yeah.
blood boiling. I
hmm
don't know. It was very tame for the most part, but we were playing coup. I'm not going to go into depth about coup. I just think that whoever is listening to this should give it a look because Sophia showed it to me and I can't stop playing it.
I'm literally the biggest coup propagandist. I will never stop convincing people to play coup.
All right. Well, I mean, hey, do you want a quick second to just say bye coup?
Oh yeah, like buy coup. It's literally $10 to $15. You can get it at Barnes and Noble or Amazon, and it's like a 10 to 15 minute game. Better than Monopoly.
And there you have it. They're not sponsoring. I don't have a sponsor. I don't do sponsors. Not yet. I don't know if I ever will. This is just a project. But the first question, that's not related to really much of anything. I still want to see how you feeling, how you feeling about all this, because I did bring this on to you a little bit. Like I think a bit of a head of time, but you are a newer friend. I think we've probably started becoming more acquainted after what was it like midway through fall.
Yeah, I would say so. Like, I definitely think like October ish
Yeah.
times.
So newer friend, but nonetheless still a friend. And welcome to the podcast. How are you feeling about it?
Um, I've never done something like this before, so I'm definitely like, oh, hopefully I don't like say something stupid because I'm pretty good at doing that, but like in a funny way, not like
It's
a bad way.
listen. I don't I think we talked about it. You haven't watched any of the previous episodes, but when you do, you'll feel a lot better. Okay? I'm not saying that anyone that I've had on is stupid or anything like that, but like the conversations we have, they just go, you'll do fine.
I don't know. Okay, I'll have to see. I'll
I
have to
I, I
see.
trust. I believe in you. Okay.
Oh
So,
God.
we're gonna delve you on to your future first. I want to hear some predictions coming out of that big brain of yours that you said you have totally. And uh, this, for context, is because every person is looking to strive for this. Every person is looking to work for a specific amount of time to the point where they want to retire. And typically people want to retire as soon as they do, and maybe some people don't. Some people just like the work for the work. And I actually want to know, in your case, uh, how how old are you hoping to be when you retire?
Um, like kind of the same situation. Like I'm kind of going down a path right now where it's like it's not really a passion project. It's like I'm doing it for the money, you know? Like
Okay.
it's more of like I haven't really found anything that really interests me in a field. So I've just been going down this path for so far. So like I'd be like of course like I would love like retiring by 65 is like what I see as realistic because it's like, like what I've been
65.
told, but
Okay.
like obviously like I know people who have like retired in their 40s, and I'm
Mhm.
like if I could live that life that would be nice,
Uh-huh.
but like I know the realistic option is like 65
Okay, but we're
because
not about realism. We're about a prediction.
oh
What is that prediction saying? Like what are you projecting here?
okay, so I could go 50-50. Like, see, like, I could see myself getting through college and then, like, getting, like, hopefully a really good paying job. And then, like, I'm gonna make my boyfriend a housewife. And, like, then I'll, like, go on to 65.
The house
And
husband.
yeah, and
Yes.
I'm gonna have like a bunch of dogs, and like I'll be okay with working until 65 for them.
Okay.
Because like that's like, I'm raising my kids, aka my dogs, cats, whatever I have.
Oh, that's
I'm keeping the
awesome.
wife happy at home.
Oh, I love it. I love the
And,
role reversal because you'd expect it.
yeah,
You
and
would.
like I would be okay, but like it's like I also could see myself like totally like straight up dropping out of college and
Uh,
then just like
And then you being the housewife, or
No, well, see, like I would like to be like one of those like generic white girls and be like, I love adventures, heart, like on like profile.
are you gonna be living in like a mystery
Yeah,
van
I'm
and
I'm
just
gonna be
driving
living on the
around?
yeah, like I'm gonna have
Uh,
to go to the bathroom in like a bin, but in my like little like Scooby Doo van,
oh
and
no.
and just go places, and I think that would be pretty sick. But
Okay.
at the same time, it's like I do like staying at home, so
Mm-hmm.
like it's just like
It could
kind
go.
of like
I'm hearing two very big extremes right now.
yeah, they're total opposites.
Oh yeah,
I either become Miss Corporate or like a fucking um
hippie.
yeah. I don't
Okay.
know if we're allowed to cuss. I'm sorry.
You are.
You're
You
gonna have
are.
to.
You
Oh
are.
hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I typically try to. This is just me. I just try to prevent cursing, but that's just me working on me. I don't care if the guests curse or not. Go for it.
Yeah, I'm a sailor mouth and I need to fix that. But
I understand.
you never know how it'll be.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just like definitely could see myself being like someone who's like picking up odd jobs or like just doing a job that like random job that requires no college experience like real estate or something and then just
Okay.
like going off there and seeing how that works just because sometimes I'm like damn college sucks.
All right.
I don't
So
even like this.
what I'm getting right now is that you're either gonna retire. We'll say, are you thinking midway? You feeling midway? Like if you went down the top path of being Miss Corporate, would you say like 45, 65, or would you like meet in the middle and say like 55?
See, like if I was like top and like was able to get that good cash, which hopefully is keeping up, then I would definitely say like 45.
All right. So we're having you retire best case 45, worst case now. And that's what I'm hearing.
I'm just saying, like I keep telling like people around me, I'm like selling feet pics does not sound that
Oh
bad.
no.
Like
Oh.
if anyone watching this podcast know anyone, like hi, I'm thinking about it
Oh
because they
my
don't know what you
god.
look like. They can't
Listen,
track down your dress. Literally, it's like I am getting like I am getting naked girl money for just my feet. Like
okay.
I don't know. I think it's genius.
The thing is, it probably is, but I'm also just one of those people where it's just like, you know what? You grab your bag, but that's something that I don't I don't want to no. It's like
Yeah, no,
nah.
I hate feet. No, don't get me wrong. I think every like foot fetishes like disgusting. Like actually the grossest thing ever.
You shouldn't show
But
your fans this if you go down this route.
but yeah. Well, hopefully no one. Hey,
Hopefully I
yo, don't hear this.
remain not popular. All right, we'll
Yeah,
just
like
on
hopefully I never
YouTube.
have to go on that down that road where I start do that. But yeah, I do not like it at all. Like I've actually have an experience where my sister, she was in a Barnes and Noble and a guy literally was like following her and then like when I left, walked up to her and said, "You have nice feet."
Oh my
And she
god.
literally got so scared. She
That
ran
is
out of the Barnes and Noble, started
awful.
crying. It was horrible. Like I think it's definitely a horrible thing, but sometimes you just gotta respect the grind.
Okay,
And
well, no, no, no. Here's the thing, though. There's a difference between having a fetish to feet and then just being a guy who is like going up to a girl at a Barnes and Noble and complimenting her feet. You know,
yeah,
it's a difference between feet pics and complimenting a girl on in a Barnes and Noble. That's just weird.
yeah, no, that's a different level of creepy. Like I think like definitely close to like shoving you in my van levels of creepy for
Ugh.
sure. It
I
yeah, no.
All right. Well, the interesting take though. All right. So we got the three. We actually got three paths now. Only one of which has you retiring. Well, okay. Actually, if you were to go down the feet pick route, when would you retire?
You would okay like are feet pictures even like I'm not working
I
like
don't know.
I'm
I,
literally taking pictures
I
of
I
my
don't know.
feet.
So two
People
two of them just end like now. You retire now, and then we'll just say the other one you retire at 45.
yeah, it's
Okay.
like I think for feet pics it's just because it's like the same as sugar daddies, it's like you're not working but you're getting paid for it.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
I do have another question in regards to feet pick. Have you talked to your boyfriend about this?
Yes, we're splitting it 50-50 if I start it.
Dude,
I
good on him.
I told him, I was like, if I do this, you're in it too, because you're like, like this is a joint business
I,
we
I
have to get going on.
I need to say good on him. I do not have the strength to say that. I
Yeah,
do not have the strength to go up. If I were to ever have a girlfriend and she started talking to me about selling her feet online, I would say that is weird. What the fuck? But good on
yeah.
him.
Yeah, like I definitely think it's weird. Like I've only said it as jokes, but every day that I'm poor, I get closer. I get closer.
every
Like I'm just
every
like,
day I go through that McDonald's drive-through.
yeah, straight up. Like
Oh,
whenever I get my groceries from the store, I'd be like, I wouldn't have to be calculating how much I could get if I was selling PP picks right now.
oh my
Like this is the same
god.
thought process strippers go through,
Oh
and I
my.
know it is, but
I.
it doesn't stop me.
You know what? I'm not here to say what's right or what's wrong in this world. That's the thing. You get the money that you need to get.
Yeah, I
Let's
just
just
hopefully
let's just
best
hope
scenario
that yeah,
not.
we're going best scenario here. I'm cheering for you on best scenario. That's what I should say. I'm hopeful and what are you majoring in?
Computer science.
And what are you hoping to do with it?
Something with algorithms. So like, like maybe something like related to like I don't know, like Facebook, one of those algorithms or
Okay.
artificial intelligence.
That's okay, that's
I
cool.
Yeah, like
I could see
artificial
both of them.
intelligence, I would just do like pure research, and I would probably have to like retire at like 65. But like algorithms is like big bucks.
Okay, that's cool. I can respect that. And I think I've seen I've heard at least from the time that I've known you that you've been working hard on that grind as well. Very
Trying,
busy.
yeah, I've been trying.
Well,
Trying is the keyword.
well, I can tell you're trying because your other two options are like you're sounding you're convincing me. It's like like you're on top of this. Like you have this thought out
Yeah,
about the
yeah,
hippie route and the feet pick route. Would you
yeah.
merge those two, or would you just choose one or the other?
See, I probably try to go for feet pick first just because that's the easy way out. But like, if I feel like being an earnest, like if I want like a more earnest pay, then maybe like the hippie route. But like, I definitely feel like the feet pick route could get me like, it's like an easier way. It's like making a deal with the devil, so like I
Mm-hmm.
can live a good life but easier.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting then, because I also like to, for context, I also like to give my answers so that you don't feel alone in this. And also, if people want to learn about me, I don't know who does, but it's just for the sake of the podcast, my project, my rules. Screw it. And
You thinking about selling feet picks too?
oh hell no, I don't do girls buy guy feet pics?
Hey, you could just say you're like a burly girl.
A
Like
burly girl.
you're like a larger girl, and then people will be like, I have
I
larger
don't.
feet than most girl, and then they'll be like, oh my god, large feet,
Oh my god.
more feet to love.
I don't want the idea. Listen, what bothers me the most about this, excuse me if this gets a little bit too much for some people, is the fact that the thought, okay, it's just the thought that if we're going down this route, that another guy is masturbating to my feet pic, and that's disturbing to me.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
want that.
it's definitely disturbing. Like it's a disturbing thought. But I've definitely had my like share of experiences where it's like I have literally had random fucking people ask me for feet pics.
Yeah, no, I.
And I'm like, what the fuck? And it's like, after that, I'm just like, you know what? As long as I don't know them, like, I think I'll be fine. And
Okay,
just keep it out the brain.
okay. So you know what? We're gonna. So now that feet pics are out of my options,
Yeah, but continue.
um, we'll do this. I'll do the same thing as you. I'll give you a best case and a worst case.
Okay.
My best case scenario, I would like to retire at 45 as well, and that's with just I want to work for a big company that like does entertainment. I want to do something within like the finance region. I'd like to keep track of finance in like some sort of entertainment or comedy company or the government. I'll do either or.
Government doesn't make you money.
It,
Trust me.
it depends on the position, actually.
Really?
I'm pretty sure you get paid decently well, but you'd have to be like high up. You know, it's
Yeah.
not. Yeah, so maybe not. But entertainment corporations, so like like maybe like think of any television company or like or even celebrities. Shit, I'll finance for some celebrities if they need. But yeah, something like that. Worst case scenario, would probably end up with me in a bar, and I'm just the bartender. See, I do want to do bartending as like a side hustle, but worst case scenario is that I never get a job after that, and it's just now and then now my side hustle is turned into a main hustle.
That makes sense. Actually, bartending is really interesting. It kind of reminds me of my sister's boyfriend because he was a full-time bartender
Ooh.
and now he has his own business in like his own house.
See, that's
So,
the thing though. Even if it is worst case, I could climb the ladders and I could be like one of
yeah.
those really fancy bartenders at like a 5-star hotel and get paid out the wazoo. Like, I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
there's a
no, for
movie
sure.
on that. So, even worst case scenario, I might retire a bit later, but those are the two routes that I like. I also am planning to do a minor in sociology, so that could be like a middle route or
Ooh.
something. So I'd like to do something with people in that sense, or research on people. But it really depends. But those, I guess, would be my roots. Um, I'm still. It's so funny to hear like other people's. That's why I have this podcast. So like I think I've gotten an answer from every single person so far that's like really caught me off guard, no matter how long I knew them. And this answer really did catch me off. I didn't expect that. The thing is, I feel like you've brought the feet pick thing up to me before, but it's
Oh, I
still surprising.
100% probably have.
It's
I
still surprising.
yeah, every day I contemplate more. I have less than $20 in my bank account right now, you know?
Really?
Yeah, it's like,
Do you work?
well, no, I need to find like a job where it's like, cause I'm just like a very family person. So
Mm-hmm.
it's like I have saved money to like be able to live. It's just like I basically ration it to myself every week so then I don't overspend for a week.
Okay.
But yeah, like I want to get a job. It's just like I'm a family, like, my boyfriend's long distance, so it's like I kind of like need my weekends. Like and
Okay.
I need to have my breaks.
The work life
Bec-
balance, you're still trying to figure it out?
yeah, so I just like I need to find like a job where I could be able to do that, but that would only be like an on-campus job and right now those are like the assistant type jobs on campus are hard to find.
Mm-hmm. I think there is a job at the bookstore. You could try the. Actually, I don't know because my friends try. I don't know how many people are allowed at the bookstore because I know my friend tried or is trying. But yeah,
Yeah.
you'll probably find something like that. Just don't go into dining services. That's all I ask.
Oh yeah, no, I'm staying like as far away from dining service as possible. Like
Perfect. Then you're doing it fine. I hope you find something though. You gotta keep me updated on that. I'll try and see it because I know that the place I work at's pretty nice, but maybe or by pretty nice I mean like they don't work you that much. But we'll talk. We could talk about that later because right now I actually do want to bring you now into your past. I want to hear a little bit about the past Sophia, if you
oh
will.
god.
Be-
Yeah. Oh
oh
god.
God, listen. If it weren't if I worded it like that to everybody else, I'm pretty sure they would all have a similar reaction to you because it's like everybody was a little bit weird
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
or like
Yeah. No.
not who they are now.
Yeah. No.
I was like that too. I'm a very big definition of that. So, but I want to know that out of all the time in your past, for context here, is that I feel like there's a lot of trouble children, and even if you're not the trouble child, you still do your fair share of like silly things or careless things or even mistakes. They could even be hell. They could even be from a year ago, and or even yesterday. It's just every single day that goes on, people make mistakes. People do that, and but sometimes you have that brilliant light bulb in your head that's like, what, this sounds stupid, but I'm still gonna do it. And so for that, I want to ask you, throughout your entire life so far, what is the most reckless thing that you have done?
See, like this was kind of a hard question for me because I was like kind of that good kid. Like I won't say I was the best kid, but like I never snuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Like like I was like, well, my parents didn't really care. So I guess there wasn't really like anything to sneak out over, but like, I was like, I just really chilled. I'm like kind of an insight person, so like I thought, and I'm like, what's the most reckless thing I've done? It like I'm from South Florida. It's just
Uh-oh.
drive in South Florida. I so like there's this so okay, I have a story though.
Okay.
So basically, this one time, my friend and I like were leaving Chick-fil-A, as two women on a Friday do, like
All
that's what we
right.
do.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm
there's
learning.
this guy who like we know the back rays behind this Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like going through this nice neighborhood. It's kind of neighborhood, and there's like this really sketchy guy in front of us. Like he's driving, and he's going super slow. Like, and we're like, why the fuck are you going so slow? Like we're just trying to go, like he was like driving like he was just having his foot off the brake, like no acceleration whatsoever. So and then finally we get to a stop sign, and he just wasn't moving. So I did like a little friendly like honk honk, and then then he started moving to the left, and I was like, but he did it super slowly, so I just snuck around him. And while I snuck around him, I saw him start taking a U-turn and
What
start
the hell?
like going behind us. And my friend and I are like, what the fuck? Is like, wait, why did he just take a U-turn?
What the hell?
And then he started like, and we were like still taking this back way, and this guy was following us.
Oh my
And,
god.
and we're like, holy shit, like we're gonna get shot. We're 100% like I've all like heard of those stories of the people getting shot, and this is gonna be it. And like we like were accelerating, so like we could lose him, and he was like actually going fast now. Like he was going faster than he was
Oh
early.
my
Like he was
god.
going through stop signs, and I was like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? So luckily, like we kind of like basically like went through like a turn light, and we were on like the yellow,
Oh,
so we
okay,
are
so you
able
cut
to
him off.
escape him. Yeah, but we were just like, holy shit, that was like the closest experience I've gotten to
That's
being like.
awful.
And but like that's just like the South Florida experience, where it's like you literally like do anything, and you will like I have driven many times, and I definitely have like been like, man, these people are definitely could threaten my life right now.
Oh my
like
god.
like one guy tried to race me because he stopped in the middle of the road, and then like cut me off because he literally stopped in the middle of the road, and I was like, what the hell, dude? Yeah, so he tried to race me after that because I like honked at him, and then he like almost cut my bumper off.
Oh my god.
So
These stories don't happen to me, and I don't
it's
know.
it's South
Am I
Florida.
not south enough? Yeah.
No,
Am I
this
just
is
not?
like Miami, Fort
Oh
Lauderdale.
my god. Okay, yeah.
So
No,
this
I'm
is
not
what I
that
mean.
south.
Like this is
Yeah.
like Miami, Hollywood, like Fort Lauderdale area. Like this is like what you mean. Like this is South Florida. This is where like you see those like things where it's like kids shot in a car. Like
Mm-hmm.
that happened like literally like 5 minutes away from me. It was the
Oh my
highway near
god.
me. Like, and so I'm just like, and I won't lie, I'm not the best driver. Like I can get very aggravated and very angry, and I feel like that in itself is pretty reckless too, because
Mm-hmm.
like I'm putting my own life because these people in danger, because these people are making me angry, and then my anger at them is just gonna make me angry back. Like, cause I won't lie, like sometimes if I see like a really bad driver, I'll like speed, like I'll like kind of like make sure they can't cut me off, and like I'll go the same speed as someone next to me, so like they can't cut me off, and like then they have to go really slow, and that's very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny, and it make so it's worth it. Like it's just the self satisfaction of like not letting this like this really like dick driver get in front of me. I'm like, fuck you, you didn't win, I did.
Okay. Yeah. So South Florida sounds terrifying. I haven't been down there in a while. I was very young all the times I've been down to like Miami and stuff like that, but I have heard stories, and this does sound about right up that alley. So, yeah, I can understand that. That's definitely a viable answer.
Yeah,
Driving in South
yeah,
Florida.
literally just driving. Like in Orlando, it's just like super nice. Like everyone's like pretty chill. Like I'm kind of restless because of like the aggressive driving, but I've been trying to simmer. Like I've definitely gotten a lot better here.
You did pretty good when I was in the car, so
But that's what I usually do when like there's people. Like it's just like when there's people, especially when driving here. But South Florida, it's literally I get across like the West Palm County line, and I literally just become agitated because like once you get to that point, everyone starts driving horribly. Like it's literally just like a barrier of bad drivers, and you enter. Like I just need a dome, like in the Simpsons movie, that put around South Florida to just keep the bad drivers in because holy.
We'll solve like 90% of the car accidents, deaths per year. You think with the dome?
Yes, 100%.
Okay. Don't let them
Like,
leave. They can't escape.
yeah, don't like it's already messed up here. You can't fix it.
Yeah, no,
Just let
it
just let them
sounds
stay at
it
this
sounds
point.
like such a viable answer, and I can't really blame you for that at all. Because mine's also a driving story, but but the thing is, I'm the stupid one in this one. So,
Oh, okay.
so the most reckless thing I've ever done. When I first got a car, I still have the same car, of course, because it hasn't been that long since I've gotten a car. I think I got I think I've gotten my license a year and a half ago. I want to
Oh,
say a year
geez.
and a half ago. I don't remember
Oh,
if
wait, that's not far.
yeah, like I'm new driver, but I've been pretty like careless with my driving. I was a careless driver at first when I got my license. And so in high school, I would like drive my friends home and stuff, or I'd offer because I was like, yeah, I got a car now and I feel
Yeah.
cool. And and one of those bad habits that I would have is that whenever we're in a conversation, I would like turn to talk to the person.
Oh God.
Okay, I know this is sounding bad already, but it's not the worst thing that could have happened. It's just a you are stupid, okay?
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
got hurt. I will specify this before I continue.
Uh,
And so on the way back and on the way driving to a friend's for something, I did that. And my dumbass did that on a curve. And so my car hit the curb super hard, and it straight punctured my tire. And not even like, I think 10 seconds later, my car is like whining at me about the tire, and I'm like, God damn it. Like, God, because before that, I've actually bumped into the curb a few times because I'm a dipshit when it came to driving. I feel so much more confident now. I hope this doesn't get you away from getting in the car. I'm much better, I promise.
Nah, don't worry. I still hit curbs like going
Okay.
into like fast food.
So, but that one I hit just a little too hard,
Yeah,
and
just a little bit harder.
so yeah, I was so embarrassed because it was a car full of my friends, and then I had my brother there too,
Oh God.
and so I felt awful through all of that. My friends had to walk home. We didn't live too far, luckily. I think I drove them
Okay.
about I drove them about halfway before it popped. And then
Okay, that's good.
after that I'm like, Mom, I fucked up. Mom, I'm so sorry. And she's like, what happened? What'd you do? What did you do? I'm like, Mom, I popped the tire. I'm stupid. And she's just like, she has like, she's obviously disappointed, but she's like trying to like not show that. But I could feel it a little bit because you don't want to pay for the tire. And
Yeah.
she's just like, call the tow company, just take them to this place, and we'll just let me know when you get your car back. And it took a day. The guy was nice about it. The guy at the car place. The tow guy was weird. And weird as in like he just didn't want to interact with me at all, and I just felt even like more awful. I'm like, sorry about this, and I'm just like, thank you so
Eh,
much. I was trying to be polite and all that, and he just didn't really respond. He was just like, I'm like, okay, yep, I feel better.
yeah.
And
No, he's
so,
like, this. My job's not that.
yeah, so that's just that. And yeah, that's just the story of how I popped the tire. That was senior year, and and like it's probably hitting its year anniversary in like in like 2 months, 3 months from now, from when I did that. But we
No.
don't. Yeah, it was recent, but by far the reckless thing because same as you. I'm much of a homebody. As a kid though, I was definitely a trouble child, but I can't really remember a lot of the stuff as a kid. I just remember being a menace.
Yeah,
I was
I
like
was kind
I
of the
was like
same.
fighting people.
Oh, okay. I wasn't the same.
No,
I
no.
used to think like I was a mess. Like I like broke stuff a lot. Like I broke a lot of
I
things
was like
because
I was a liar, and then I would also like I would say I'd get into like a lot of verbal arguments that would then start swinging, but
yeah, no, I just broke lamps. Like a lot of lamps.
you were just clumsy.
Yeah, like I was just like, this is a nice looking lamp, and I'll try to pick it up and I'll drop it.
Oh
Like,
no.
and I'll be like, oh god, the dog did it.
The
I'm
lamp's
sorry.
heavier than I thought.
I did that with a lot of glass things. I done it with the table when I was a kid. Apparently, I used to like to jump on the glass tables.
Oh no, oh no, 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 no,
Like my
no.
parents would have to like try to stop me. Like I would literally like sneak out of like the freaking pen and like strap pillows to my like try to strap pillows to my chest to like body slam the glass table. And I'm like, why didn't you take any pictures of this? And they're like,
Because we're trying to
I
stop you.
yeah, they're like because you're literally about to die. Like
Oh
you're
my
probably like three
god.
years old. I'm like, yeah, that's like that was my trouble child phase.
Oh my god. I would be terrified. I mean, hey, at least you were wearing pillows, I guess.
Yeah, like I knew there was some danger, but I was like, we ball.
Okay, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Wow, that is funny. So from this, we've gathered: don't jump on glass tables.
They break.
Yep, they break.
I know that.
Driving in Florida, you could be the stupid one, or in South Florida, everybody else is. Feet pics apparently make a lot of money, but like
A lot of money.
hopefully computer science goes well. Hope all my homies make it. And and with that, I'm actually thanks for coming on. It was
No problem.
really
Thanks for
fun.
inviting me.
How did you see you did fine. How you feeling now? Now that it's like coming to an end here, I think you did
Definitely
pretty well.
less nervous. I was like, okay, I was able to get my thoughts out.
Yeah.
That's good. Like I didn't like freeze up, and that was what I was scared about. So I'm
Well,
glad, and it was fun. So
I'm glad you thought so. If you ever want to, just shout me out. Just don't shout me out to any of your clients in the future
yeah, no.
whenever that
Like
happens, because
if I
they'll.
go down the wrong path, then I'm
But
gonna be like, yeah, that wasn't me.
and oh and play coup. I forgot about that from the start. Play coup.
Oh yeah, Baiku.
But the last thing I want to do before I cut this off is I usually do this thing where I have you say anything you want to everybody or like your future self. Because, like I said, the whole purpose of this show is like to store all these memories and these talks into a little area where you can go and watch them back in the future. Hell, maybe when you're 45 and retired and you look back on this, you're like, hell yeah,
I didn't have to sell feet pics.
yeah.
Um. Oh God, that's deep. I
Either
don't usually
you
think
can
that hard.
you don't have it could just be to everybody or anybody in specific. Just a quick message to send us off.
Okay. Well, like, I guess for advice is don't give up on your don't give up on yourself because it's easy to, and if you do, you're gonna regret it. So like, just work hard, no matter no matter what, and y'all can do it.
Hell yeah, beautiful. All right, never give
Hopefully,
up.
I can follow that. Hopefully, I can follow that, so I don't have to sell feet pics.
Well, if you ever have that contemplation, just watch this again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in to episode 6, and yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Bye. Or well, we as in me. You're not coming back. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm kicked off.
You might be returning. But
Oh, okay.
ooh, special spooky thing that could be happening. I don't know. I don't know yet. This is my project.
Yeah,
I'm kind
no.
of just fuck it, we ball. Like you said.
Yeah, just see how it goes.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, bye for real this time. Woo.
Okay, bye.